Hey everyone, M1 Shadow here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Savage Axis 308 rifle. I'm going to be covering specs, things that are really great about the rifle, and then things that need improvement. So let's start off with the specs of the rifle. Total length is 43.875 inches with a barrel length of 22 inches. The weight of the rifle is 6.5 pounds. It's got a black synthetic stock. It holds 4 rounds, 3 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. As far as the scope that you see on it is not the scope that it comes with. I actually purchased this rifle bare without the scope and then put my own scope on it because I wanted a higher power scope than the typical 3 to 9 that comes with it if you were to purchase the model that has a scope with it. So what do I like best about this rifle? Let's start off at the cost. At just over $300, you're getting a really good rifle for a really good bargain. Next thing I want to talk about is the feel. This is a very comfortable rifle to shoot. It also has a very solid feel to it when you're shooting it. It actually feels like you're shooting something that would have cost a lot more. It's also very well built and solidly put together. That's a big plus for me. Another really positive thing about this rifle is the accuracy. I'm going to post 2 videos in the description of just showing how accurate this rifle is. One of them was a review I did on the accuracy of this rifle, showing where I got 5 shots under 1 inch grouping at 100 yards. And I'm also going to show you another video where I got a 1/2 inch 3-shot group at 100 yards. And that wasn't even using match ammo. That was actually using Federal Power Shock ammo. I now want to point out 2 things I think could have been improved on this rifle. For one is the bolt. When you open it, it comes very close to the scope. And over here, basically, I'm going to go very lightly, but it touches the scope. So you have to be careful when you shut and close the bolts. That's one thing I really don't care for about this. Another thing I think could have been improved is it does have a heavy trigger. I think the trigger could have been a little bit lighter. That said, I do not believe in using the trigger weight as an excuse for your shooting. I always personally like to make myself able to shoot a trigger or be able to pull a trigger and handle it regardless of the weight of the pull, just to make myself a better shooter. Because then if you can handle a heavy trigger, you can almost handle any trigger. Overall, I really like this gun a lot. I have nothing bad to say. Like I said, there are a couple things I think could have used improvement. Other than that, I would recommend this rifle to anyone who is looking to get a good rifle without having to spend a lot of money. I do want to thank you all for watching and have a good one.